excels in allowing his opponents to make the mistakes he needs to get that W. So we'll have to see if Lagiakai is going to have that immaculate Wolf gameplay, if KonkeyDorf is going to add another notch to his belt of Wolf mains embarrassed on stream.
This is very interesting because I do think Lagiakai has some really, really good combos here. And I think for a starter Wolf player who wasn't playing before Ultimate is very, very solid. But sometimes I feel like when he gets hit hard. And I'm interested to see how far Konky is going to take this 27%, because I have a feeling it's not going to be the last time he hits of this stock.
Down here, I knew Konky wanted it, and he gets the turnaround down smash. Beautiful stock from Konky. It's like you said, got one hit, took it all the way across the stage, and then ended that stock. And you think you're going to challenge Konky, you know that he's had that happen to him a couple times before.
We definitely do not have a Ganon player like this. We have a lot of secondary Ganons, but like a lot of like, haha, funny, look at my Ganondorf. We definitely don't have this guy here.
I don't know if he's got the double jump. It doesn't matter if he's got the double jump. Konky got the stomp for stock too.
Oh my god, I love the way that he attempts to tech chase onto the stage with the grab. I think it's so funny when Ganons are able to move off stage very freely. You would think that this character, who a lot of people deem bottom 5, you know, has some movement options, but the F-tilt definitely going to take that. Lagiakai at least going to be able to stabilize that first stock. Let's see if he can for the second.
I mean, that's the thing about Ganondorf is that even when you have a solid lead, like you don't have any camp options and you're not very fast, so comebacks are, I don't want to say easy, but they certainly are possible no matter how big the deficit is.
Love the fair into the grab, into the dash attack coming out from Lagiakai. Definitely getting a little bit more comfortable. Definitely not feeling that vertigo from the first stock anymore. A really, really good mentality from Lagiakai as well. It's coming from somebody who's so new to the game. Definitely does not give up right away. Like a lot of people sometimes like hang their head. He's still very determined. The down air is actually not going to connect. Going for the hard read, but KonkeyDorf, that get up attack is going to save his butt there. But it does not matter. That up smash out of shield. Lagiakai gotta stabilize.
So did you see why that worked?
Yes.
It was the smash ultimate special from Lagiakai. Tap their shield with something that's safe into immediate spot dodge, and Konky just like, no, you got places to be, and it is not in front of me. Get the mess out of here with the up smash.
That man is also very hydrated. I love the I bring around a gallon of water with me, especially on a hot day. Let me tell you, it's hot outside.
We have a few MDVBA players that do that. Like the old, shout out to Alaska, a villager player who had a gallon jug, like a glass jug of water that he would always carry around.
Slams it on the desk to stay hydrated.
Exactly.
All right, well, going back to PS2, I think this is a good choice. Let's see how Lagiakai is going to play this a little bit differently, but it's actually KonkeyDorf coming out all the way. Oh, and honestly, I feel like that's a little bit of adaptation from Lagiakai not getting grabs right there.
I agree there. So learning the matchup very quickly here. We'll have to also see if he knows when to tech the flame choke. That's one of those magic checks that Ganon requires of you. The super low recovery, so you cannot tech that one, and then immediately rolling out. Very smart from Lagiakai, not trying to get crossed up with the down smash there.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like Lagiakai was giving KonkeyDorf a lot of respect in that last edge guard, right? He was not willing to go off there anymore, saying, you know what, after you hit me with that down air that first time, I'm good. I'm just going to stay right underneath this platform, keep it safe. But now Lagiakai stuck on this ledge here. Great nair to make it out, trying to find the back air. As you can see, Scab's playing so much more careful.
I can see that he's trying to find that back air lyric. He is swinging for it. He desperately wants it. And the fastball there from Konky, not able to connect with that up B. So reset to neutral, and Konky again, full stage control. So how does Lagiakai challenge this?
Yeah, it's very difficult, right? Nobody wants to give up their first stock, but the kicks are going to at least seal it for Konky here. I love the way that Konky is so willing to go to the ledge and reset every single time. Just says, you know what, I know that this flame choke is such a brutal part of my arsenal here, and it's all about how Lagiakai is going to be able to respond. The F-tilt not going to be able to connect here, and honestly, it's the KonkeyDorf show. And while I feel like Lagiakai is playing well, I just feel like KonkeyDorf is 5 steps ahead.
He's actually, what Lagiakai needs to start doing is he needs to pull out the gun. Even if KonkeyDorf has a solid lead, you can still force this man to approach you. And if you're trying to run at Ganondorf, he's actually a good character. He got the up tilt. Excuse me, KonkeyDorf, what was that nonsense?
Anyway.
I don't know. I'm speechless here, KonkeyDorf. Good God.
Okay, anyway. Lagiakai just had their entire life ended on stream, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, it happens.
That is a 60-frame move. That man takes a full second to charge that one up.
You know what the worst part is that I can't be like, oh, it's his character because he's playing Wolf. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he had a few options there.
Yeah, well, anyway, we are back to the neutral here. I agree with you, Scabs. The gun should definitely be shot a little bit more now. Trying to follow it up with the Wizard's Foot. Not going to be able to find it there. Neither will Lagiakai be able to find the laser off ledge either. I love the way that KonkeyDorf is always trying to fish with these aerials because Ganon hits like a truck.
He does, and he's actually doing them at a point where they're relatively safe on shield. Note the term relatively because nothing Ganon does is safe.
Yeah, very true. Okay, trying to read where Lagiakai is going to go. Already at 91%, going to have to go all the way off.
Those beefy up Bs, too.
I think while Lagiakai is giving KonkeyDorf like space and all of like the safety, he has to be mindful of these up Bs. He's gotten hit by a couple of them.
Yeah, you could just shield them, and so
He's
far,
dead.
yeah, that forward air unable to jump over KonkeyDorf. Lagiakai going down, and KonkeyDorf making it look like an even matchup right there.
Yeah, totally even. I agree. I think I'm gonna clip this for out of context Twitter. I think Wolf Ganon is even.
Twitch chat, get her.
Wouldn't be the first time. Anyway, I think we have one more set to go in our block, and that is going to be Gatsby and Squid.
I believe so, yeah. So we got the Squid Plumber. That's going to be the Belmont on Gatsby's Falcon, you said?
Yes, Gatsby is a Falcon hailing from Westchester, New York, which is really funny because, fun fact, I grew up in Westchester, New York, and there was no Smash scene when I grew up, and then I went away to college, and I went to New York City, where kind of like the heart of Melee was, and then Ultimate started, and I was like, well, there's no scene in Westchester, because I already knew that. I'm just going to start playing in New Jersey, and then this guy named Quid from Westchester won a major, and I was like, come on, man, where